山吹アリス
If you guys are not aware, we just got the first full trailer for Mayonaka Heart Tune, also known as Tune Into the Midnight Heart. If you guys are familiar, you know I'm a pretty big fan of this series. If you guys follow me on any social media, I've been talking about this series for like the longest time, ever since I got into it. Earlier this year, it's been one of my favorite like romances, one of my favorite harems. I think it has potential to be something really, really amazing. It's quite unique in the way it handles its characters, as they actually all have like personality these and they don't really feel like generic types. I really like the series, and to see like a full trailer of how the animation's gonna look, of how all the characters are designed, I think it's pretty great. I've seen some discourse online discussing about the anime, how people aren't the biggest fans, are pretty skeptical about the way it looks, they're not too trustful of Studio Gecko. They're saying the animation looks very choppy, the characters look very funky, some of the movements look really weird. People already hating on this series without it giving a chance, which is kind of understandable. I know some people like to critique things before they even watch it. They like to tear it down and whatnot. However, I'm gonna be one of those people that is very, very excited for this series, as I always am. I really like this series, but to see people discouraging this anime, saying it's gonna be garbage, it's gonna be trash because of the animation, is very saddening to me. Without people giving it a chance, like how can you judge something before it fully comes out? If that makes sense. Like me personally, I think the trailer looks fine. Yeah, sure, some of the animation looks a little bit rushed, but you gotta understand there's like a few months out till the anime comes out, so I do assume that they're gonna like touch it up, they're gonna fix it up a little bit more. And this is just like the second trailer where we get to see some of the character dynamics, we get to see some of the story behind it. But as far as all the characters look, I think they look fantastic. I've seen people critique whenever the character sheets came out, saying, why does Nene look like this? Why does Rika look like this? Why is Iko so tiny? Blah, blah, blah. Some people are complaining about the color palettes, how bright it looks. It's not too accurate to the manga. However, I'm going to be one of those people that doesn't really mind the changes, because, yeah, some of the changes might bother me. However, I do like how the characters look overall. They don't look too bad. I am very excited because it's something brand new. It's a brand new anime. It's a brand new romance, because we don't really, I mean, we do get brand new romances. We've gotten a few over the past couple of years. Over the past year alone, we got like a few new ones. However, this is one of those new ones that is pretty fresh and unique. It's going to take the anime community by storm. So I'm pretty excited to see how big the fan base will grow. But that also worries me, because whenever there's new fans into a fan base, sometimes they turn it into trash. But if you like quintessential quintuplets, you're going to really like this series. I've talked about in like a previous video saying how this is going to be the next harem anime, how it's going to be one of the next best romances. Am I overhyping it? Maybe just a little bit, but I do believe this series has potential to be like up there as one of the best. Also, you guys do know that most animes are usually made to promote mangas. At the end of the day, I think that's literally how the whole industry works. Yeah, sometimes they'll promote it because people do want to make something cool and creative, but this, I think, looks great. I think it looks fine, to be honest. Nothing too, oh my god, this is super amazing. The animation looks amazing. However, I think it's fairly good. I'm pretty intrigued. Yeah, it's made by Studio Gecko. They haven't really done too much work, and I don't think you guys should be too skeptical of them. If you guys want to check out one of their animes, they made Grandma and Grandpa Got Young Again. I think the animation for that is fine, nothing amazing. It just looks kind of standard. However, with this, I do think it's gonna be pretty good in my opinion. So yeah. Oh, also I was correct, because a few weeks ago I made a video talking about the series, the information we know, and I was correct when I said this anime is going to be a winter anime release, which I'm pretty excited. We only have to wait like what, 3 months, because it's going to debut January 6th, which is pretty cool actually. It's only a few months away from release date, and it's really nice that like the brand new year starts off with a brand new anime, and it's one of my favorite series currently. So I am very, very excited for this. Also, the opening is made by, I believe, this VTuber named I have no idea how you say her name. Susue? I'm not too familiar with her work, and I'm pretty surprised actually that they got a VTuber to do the opening. At the same time, I shouldn't be surprised, because one of the characters' attributes is being a VTuber, so I think it's pretty interesting that they went the way that they did. I was expecting like some other person to sing the opening, but I think it's pretty cool nonetheless. Overall, the animation looks fine. The characters look good, my opinion. Nothing too bad. I won't say anything great about it because I do want to watch the anime first before I judge anything else. However, the fact that people are like bashing this anime before it even comes out is kind of disappointing. Just give it a chance, at least. It's not gonna be like Tibet. That show like has terrible animation or whatever. But the team behind the series is pretty excited for their work to finally release. I'm very excited for the work to release. So you guys should definitely check it out. You guys should definitely check out the manga because it's really, really good. Nonetheless, that's just my thoughts on the trailer review, like some of the information we got. And I'm pretty excited for this. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for this brand new romance anime? Because I 100% am. I've been hyping this series up for a few months now. So, yeah, and tell me who your favorite girl is out of this entire cast because I think it's pretty cool. I like all the characters in general, but Iko is probably my favorite. So, yeah, that's all I got to say, and peace.